Well, get this party started. And am I looking good? I don't know. Oh, I know I am. So, get this party started. Oh, maybe I should mute the sound on the stream. There we go. All right, gentlemen, we are here, ready to go for Thursday night. Deadbeats. Still stuck in the lovely and the ever so giving shrine, hidden shrine of Tomoa Chan. And let's do quick introductions. We store's open, but yeah, we are still playing with just 4. Unfortunately, like I said, we will play Rain Out this week, and 2 new players will be joining the group next week. I've got 1 filled, still looking for 1 more to hop into the group here. I've got a couple of queries out to a couple of some of the viewers in the past that have expressed wanting to play, and we'll read out from there. If there's other people, you're more than welcome to PM me in Discord and let me see what I can put together, but we will pick 2 players out and inject them into the group next week, if they get out of this alive, which is still up in the air. Anyway, let's do introductions real quick, and then let me actually give you guys the map so you know where you're at. And let's do introductions. We'll start off with Ruckus himself.
Name's Ruckus. I'm a Mountain Dwarf Barbarian, seeking to prove myself in combat and hone my skills to become the apex predator.
Hondo.
I am Hondo Bazamek, loyal cleric of Dumathoan.
Varus.
I'm Varus, a fearful druid, protector of the forest, and master of disguise.
Dirtus.
Dirtless Driftwood, Rock Gnome Wizard. And I'm good to go.
Good to go. And like I said, our last PC now to be an NPC is Rain, our little halfling rogue. And we will pick up, and the group finds themselves looking in the hallway, revisiting back down to the temple, concerned that they hadn't discovered everything. And they are in the hallway there, have found a tight-fitting stone that has a bunch of acidic lime and fungus, caustic limestone. It's just goo all over it, but they're trying to push it, and it's a heavy SOB, and unfortunately they pushed on it last week, and it actually pushed back. They didn't get anywhere with it because of their lovely rolls. So they find themselves still here. Oh, gents, what's the next trick up your sleeve?
Right behind where I am at, I want to kind of search for secret lever or trigger or something like that.
Give me a perception check or investigation check in the tower, please. You don't seem to find anything.
Am I certain?
You're well, certain as can be. The dwarves are thinking they keep looking at this, and they know that it there doesn't seem to be any catch or hole, hinges mechanism on either side they're looking at. It's kind of brushed away some of the acidic lime, and it's just a tight-fitting stone. But it's, one heavy SOB, like I'm saying.
At the end of the last session, weren't we trying to push this thing open?
You tried to push it once, and y'all were pretty horrible on your rolls. Yeah.
I'm going to look at Hondo and be like, I think this is a push stone, right?
Looks like it's push stone to me.
Let's give it another shot.
All right.
Y'all can now do your next strength rolls.
Can I assist?
Well, you guys gonna need it's gonna take more than a couple of you. You know that this thing's pretty. The dwarves are pretty certain this is like I said, it's a look at the good advantage. Actually, I will hold it for a second because they're all gonna get advantage on their next strength checks here. that participate, but everybody needs to get in on it and push. But I will let you give that advantage when they need it next year. You can roll advantage, Ruckus.
I'll be right back.
Roll that dice again.
Oh, wait, hang on. I gotta actually roll a strength check, not just roll dice.
Varus, I said what did? Oh, you did roll it with advantage. Oh, you're. Okay. All right, Ruckus got 36. Hi, sweetie. Wife's home. Can I have a beer, please? Do you mind? I didn't get one with my cigar. I got her trained right.
And a sandwich while you're in there.
I just ate. And who is this rolling? And this is Douglas. Oh, look at the gnome. The gnome brought out the guns and rolled his sleeves up, and that was enough. Oh, nicely done. It was just on the edge there of not moving again from the nice roll from Varus. But that actually gets the stone to begin to slide backwards. And
I'm pushing from the back so I don't get slime on me.
yeah, you're like I said last week, you were able to kind of move patches of it away, and you were getting able and pushed, and it opens up, and it just enough that you're able to kind of squeeze around it. And you see this. What you see is a small little foyer. Looks to be holding 3 sealed urns, both on the east and west sides. And so remember that we are facing a little off here. And then on the southern door are 2 double doors made of bronze with glyphs worked into the faces of the doors. But unfortunately, no one has a language comprehension or has been able to read any of the glyphs on this poor temple, and you have no idea what they mean. Thank you for the beer, Wifey Poo.
Thank you.
Yes, you got.
Should we have Rain look over for traps?
I was going to suggest we send Rain in to check for traps.
Where do you? All right, so he'll squeeze in the door, and he will do a perception check in the foyer area, looking around, and he doesn't seem to detect anything. You want him to? What does he need to look at next?
I'll check out the urns now that he's checked for traps.
Okay.
I'm gonna check.
So you slide on up to the urns, and you can tell that they're tightly sealed, and it looks like it's probably some type of form of wax. You know, primitive beeswax, or something that's got them sealed. But they'll have to be the seal around the urns of that wax will have to be broken to be able to open up the lids to see what's inside them.
Hey, I'm going to suggest to the group that we don't mess with them until after we open the doors and find out what's in there.
Okay. Rain shall check for traps on the door.
Yeah.
Okay. He will perceive first. He can't tell if there's a trap there or not.
he can't tell, as in
he doesn't
thinks,
perceive anything. Just that's what he says. It doesn't think there's a trap there.
And I'll tell him to push it open.
We're just using the poor guy as the guinea pig. I see. He pushes the door.
Well, wait. Is it locked? Can you tell that?
We're about ready to find out.
Well, he can't. He looked for traps. Now he can check and perceive, and he can. He didn't notice anything that looked out of the ordinary. He will look for traps. I mean, look for see if it's locked. And he doesn't he says, "I'll just have to push the doors." He can't determine if it's locked or not.
All right.
It is locked. He determines it's locked.
Okay.
And so he goes, but he doesn't think there's a trap there. What do we do?
Unlock it? Pick it?
Okay. He pushes and turns, and he's working on the locks, and there is a click, and he goes, "I think I got it." And he pushes open the door. And he opens it up, this big room. Behind the doors, I'll put it in the display, in the glyph, the deal, but behind the doors is a chamber cut out of the rock with a veil of calcite and stalactites covering the walls. Buttresses rise up from the corners, brown shot through with black, and triangular stone pillars support the high ceiling. Occupying the center of the chamber is a colossal monument resembling a giant's table, covered with on all sides with intricate carvings and glyphs. Engraved on the floor in front of the entrance is a seal that displays more glyphs. Opposite the entrance, a battle axe you can see is embedded in the wall, 6 feet above the floor, and it looks like this.
Tell me more. Yeah, tell me less.
Whee!
Not that I don't love the shadow hand creeper.
Yeah.
You wish to know more.
Yep. So, like I said, in right here, engraved on the floor in front here is basically where the glyphs are.
I'd like to look at the glyphs from the doorway. See if they resemble any kind of like magic trap or anything that I might know of.
What kind of check do you want to do?
I want to do an investigation check. Because I'm investigating.
What?
Or an arcana check, one of the two.
Whichever one you think you would let the roll. Roll it in the tower, please.
That's not.
Nothing comes to mind as you're looking at them. They don't. You know glyphs, and you're looking for if something wiggles or if something looks a little out of place, and nothing seems to be of that. They just seem to be etched in the floor.
And I'm gonna tell Rain it's probably okay to go ahead and walk right over him.
Yeah, he goes, "You first."
I want to avoid the glyphs, and I want to move into the room right about there, without stepping on the glyphs.
Give me a dex check or dex save.
Dang it, a save?
They're both the same, basically.
Okay. Oh, that was really well.
You were stepping.
I get an advantage earlier. Since somebody got us
no,
advantage?
that was Ruckus got the advantage. You were just trying to step around, and you were, concerned by it, and you lost your footing a little bit, and your foot actually dragged across part of the glyphs in there, and nothing happened.
Told you it was okay.
I'm gonna give Ruckus a little nudge and be like, "Hey, man, you coming?"
Yes, I am.
And Rain is sitting there, and he looks back toward everybody, and he goes, "Whoa, stop!" And he's looking, and he pushes the door back open a little bit because it was moving backwards, and it looks like it was going to open up and slam up against the wall, back against the wall, and he stops it, and before the door hits. And he goes, "Look at this," and he's looking, and he's playing around a little bit, and he's got a little catch, and you see him kind of working his little dagger, and he's being very meticulous, and he cuts a little string and cabling set up, and he holds in his hand this little glass, maybe it's a sphere, it's a little glass sphere, and fits in the palm of his hand, and it's got some type of green gas in it. Looks kind of swirls around, and just kind of sitting there, and it's got a little bottom to it, something's a little dried up, but he's looking at it, and he was apparently wrong about there not being a trap on that door, but I guess with his lock-picking skills he was able to deactivate it before the glass, it looks like it would have just dropped, and whatever contents were in it would have been showered into the area.
Good catch. Good catch, Train.
Maybe that's worth something.
He would keep that because he's been all into collecting.
Mm-hmm. He's got it.
Yeah.
He's got it.
I don't know what it is, but pretty sure he'd pocket it.
He's got it right now. And so you're seeing just some glyphs there, but you also see let's see. Graven along this road. Monument is covered. It looks like it's a pretty big stone slab from what you're seeing. And then there's 6 huge blocks of, I think the dwarves are thinking it looks maybe like dolomite and just another form of hard stone. Every part of the table and this whole deal looks like it is just covered with glyphs, and there looks to be something carved on the top of it, but you can't quite see what it is.
Can anyone make out the glyphs and what they mean?
I tried. I cannot recognize the ones on the floor. I could try looking at the other ones.
You've been seeing them all over this temple, but no one's able to understand what they say.
I step a little closer to see the thing in the middle.
You're moving up, okay. When you get closer, the top of the slab depicts what it looks like to you is a struggle between a dark-skinned man and a mighty knotted serpent. And give me it's just a big knotted serpent, a big old snake. They're looks like they're locked in combat. Give me a religion check.
We're rolling awesome.
Y'all are doing good. Yeah, it's pretty graphics. You go, oh, look at the big pretty pictures.
I'll move in so I can do a religion check on it.
Okay. Religion, investigation. I'm just whatever. Let me see what you are. History, religion. Yeah, either one of them.
Okay.
Once again, we found that part of Hondo's schooling, he was unfortunately more interested in something else during that day of class because he rolled a flat ass 1.
I should not have been a cleric. You should roll
a performance and just make up stuff. Be like, oh yeah, this is totally, this has to do with the serpent demigod and fighting Dark Stone Man. Dark Stone Man's
Dark Stone Man, yeah. Every dwarf knows about Dark Stone Man.
Darless.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. That was for the new glyphs on the temple thing. Okay.
Here's what you rolled.
You have to show everybody.
Christ.
As a 5.
I don't know that I have ever passed a religion check.
Ruckus. All right. Ruckus moves around, and you notice that on the backside over here is another set of glyphs. Give me a perception check. There's somebody paid attention. All right.
Yeah, I'm constantly alert.
Okay,
right? Unless I'm not.
Well, your dwarven senses apparently are better than Hondo's in this underground temple.
Yeah,
what you've noticed is that, engraved alongside, what you're seeing is the glyphs are the same on the shrine as they are on the floor when you walked in. And on the area right here is a series of 4 faced glyphs in a line that are just, along the tomb of these 4 faced glyphs. At the foot of the slab is a row of 11 of these symbols, all different in form. So how do I explain that? So there are, let me read it again. Engraved alongside this illustration are glyphs identical to those found on the door. And this is on the top part. This is under the dude and the snake. When Hondo moved up, there are glyphs that are identical to the ones that you found on the door and on the floor. Under these sigils are etched a series of 4 face glyphs in a line. So there's 4 glyphs with faces. What Ruckus determined is when he went past that, along the floor right there is a row of 11 of the symbols that match what's on the shrine and on the door. You're kind of seeing that there's some kind of pattern or something going on here.
No.
Can I make a intelligence or wisdom check to try to discern the pattern?
Give me...
Try to put it in any kind of context.
Well, yeah, give me what kind of check have you got that would give you ability to see that? Perception's all you basically got, pal.
Well, if he brings our attention to it, can some of us come over and...
What about Codebreaker? It's a new skill I just got.
Yeah, I just typed up on your sheet real quick. Well, you just rolled, an 18, right? Okay.
Yeah, you want me to roll another one?
No. You basically, you're determined, you're trying to look to see, you notice that the 4 glyphs that are on top of the slab also appear on the ones on the floor. There are, like I said, there are 11 on the floor, but there are 4 that match the same symbols that are written on the top.
Should we try touching the 4 that match?
Are you asking me?
I know I'm asking the group, but they're
Yep.
not responding. You guys think maybe we should touch the 4 glyphs that match?
I touch the floors.
Yeah.
I do it. Why not?
I have no idea.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
I do it. I touch whatever has to be touched. I touch it.
Yeah, but I need. You got to give me an. What are you touching? So.
Okay, I want to touch the axe. I want to pull it off.
He walks. Okay, he walks over
That's
to
a
the
lot
axe.
different than.
Yeah, he's touching it. Oh, he's gonna grab it, huh?
I'm gonna grab it with both hands.
Give me a strength check, please, in the tower. When you get close to it and are reaching for it, you feel a cold chill run all the way up and down your spine. And when you pull on the axe, unfortunately, you are not worthy of the axe of Thor, and it does not budge out of the wall.
The axe of Thor.
It doesn't even. It doesn't even just quiver.
Okay, guys, I need a little help here. This one touch.
I don't believe Hondo would be touching that thing.
Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea to touch that. I think we should deal with these glyphs. And then worried about the axe.
He's giving me chills. It's hot down here.
Oh, well, you're not hot right now. As soon as you got up into this, you got it's just a chill of not only, coldness, but of some type of evil.
Yeah.
I
I
feel
like
so warm and fuzzy
codes
inside.
or puzzles, so I'm gonna sit on top of this monument.
This is where Ruckus throws in the towel.
I will. I'm gonna look at the glyphs on the floor, and I want to touch the corresponding glyphs that are on the stone tablet, not that centerpiece.
So there are 4. Let's just say, like, you're standing in front of the. Let's here. Let me do this for you, No, you'll have to ask Ruckus, unfortunately, to move because he's sitting on a couple of the glyphs. It looks like, and you can't quite see them.
Hey, Ruckus, you're already touching my glyphs.
Yeah. Well, I'm contributing. So what do you want?
You're sitting on his glyphs. He's trying to look at them. There you go. Okay. So you've got 4 glyphs that, are just kind of one, just think like there's 1, 2, 3. Here. I don't have a way to really show this, unfortunately, but let's just say
You
they
could probably draw on the grayed out area on the opposite side of the push stone that we moved. You could probably draw with a pencil on there, and we'd all see
Actually, I
it.
could draw a pencil. So you've got, well, I don't have. They're just. You've got 4, and you happen to notice that there are, all these glyphs and on the floor, and there's my lovely drawing, and then there's one that looks like just like, and then another one, and then, but there's no particular order. And they're interspersed with other glyphs. But you're pretty certain that you see the 4 glyphs that you're looking there, they are also mixed in with the 11 glyphs that are on the floor.
Okay, then I want to... The 4 glyphs that are on the tablet, I want to touch the corresponding glyphs that are on the floor with my foot.
So we'll start from left to right, and that's the 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then you're going to go over here and touch. You're going to do 1, 2, and 3, and 4 the same way?
Yes.
Okay. So you touch the first, you look at the first one and you walk over to the one on the floor and you touch it and nothing happens.
I'm still gonna, even though nothing happens, I'm gonna touch the 2.
All right, so you touch number 2, and there is a large. What?
Somebody cast Detect Evil. Like, what are we doing here? Like, that thing is embedded in the wall. It looks like it's cursed. Like,
we still don't know. We're just supposed to find the source of everything. That's what we're trying to do. Maybe the source is underneath this. Maybe this is like a
yeah. That's what I'm saying. Is like cast Detect Evil, and let's find out if the source or whatever is. Oh.
We know it's evil.
Yeah, just look at it. It's got a hand coming out of it.
I'll put protection from good and evil on you if you want, Ruck.
I mean, I'm not going to turn it down.
Right. Bam. There you go.
I just don't want this monument to slide open and be like a mass grave or something underneath it.
Oh, it's going to be a giant. It's not going to be a man. This giant's going to pop out.
I can't believe that you wouldn't love that.
They give you something to do.
It's going to be 10 swarms of rats.
Give me, while you're doing this, Durless, give me an intelligence check.
In the tower?
No, you can throw that out front. I don't care. We'll let everybody know.
What is?
Pretty smart.
Yeah, and give me one of the glyph, second glyph. Something's wrong with it. You give me an Arcana check.
I'm pretty smart.
Yeah, you were getting ready to put your foot onto that glyph, and you stop just within mere, milli-inches of it, and go, "Oh shit! This one's got some type of warding on it."
Oh, I let everybody know. I'm like, this looks cursed, or there's something wrong with this one. It's be careful what you touch around here. Apparently, I almost made a bad mistake.
So
okay,
is
we
it
found
trapped?
out
Yes, he is believe he has discovered some type of glyph of warding.
Is that something a thief takes care of, or is that something a cleric takes care of?
That is something a magic user.
Well, I will use my magic dispel.
Wait, so if this thing's a monument, what is it a monument to? Other than the stone, the dark
giant
stone guy fighting a snake or whatever.
You don't know.
It's Zatzilla, man.
Have you discerned or been able to understand anything that you have found in this thing since you first fell into the hole?
Well, I'm just saying, like, monuments are usually built to commemorate an event.
That's what you're seeing. You see all this writing, all these pictures, and you see this depiction on the top of it. If you're wanting me to give you more information, it will not be forthcoming. I mean, you got to figure it out, which you hate doing.
I mean,
I don't hate it. It's just hard to.
This is it, right?
This is Ruckus's bane.
This is what we have to deal with in order to get out of here.
Yeah, but this is just one room. We have more to go through.
I think this is it.
I
think this is the last place.
Well, what you gonna do, guys?
I thought Dirt was gonna take care of that.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and dispel the magical glyph.
With what spell would that be?
I'm gonna use my.
You're going to need something other than a good wish and
How about
good intentions.
fireball? That usually takes care of everything.
You're pretty certain that you're gonna need something. a magical remove to get rid of this thing. You can't touch. You can't touch the glyph without setting it off unless you remove the magic on it.
I can do it though.
I keep trying to get the axe off the wall. I want to try again.
I have remove curse.
Daedalus tells you that this is a magical glyph. This has nothing to do with religion.
What is this writing up here? So I'm sorry, you probably went over this already.
Oh, that's basically just some of the glyphs and the picture, kind of just of what you see when you were off from it. You really couldn't tell, but it just shows some of the glyphs that are on that, and then below that are the 4 that you found on the floor, and then it's like I said, it's a picture of a dark-skinned man in combat, immortal battle with a big knotted snake, serpent type creature.
Is it a serpent with wings or anything, or just a regular snake?
No, it looks like it's a serpent.
Okay. Can we tell which one's good, which one's bad on the picture?
No, it's pretty faded, but you just are able to make out enough of what it looks like.
So what is the 5-foot line you have marked at the bottom of the monument?
That's where the 4 glyph faces are at, below all that. You've got several rows. Looks like maybe of writing,
Talking
maybe,
about something.
Yeah, it could very well be. And then yeah, exactly. And then below that were 4 distinct face glyphs that look like, and they matched the 4 of the 11 that were on the floor.
I want to search all the pillars, just to see if there's any kind of writing or glyphs on any of them.
Wait, so the 4 matched. The 4 matched the.
There are 4 on the top. You also see that they are also part of the 11 that are on the floor, behind.
Okay. I want to memorize or look at those 4, and I want to what?
Yes.
Like Daedalus was saying, like let's touch those.
Yeah,
So
one of them got trapped.
Yeah, he touched the first. He looked at the first one on the top of the altar and went over to the one on the floor, touched it. Nothing happened. He goes back, looks at the second one, comes over to the line, and right before he put his foot on it, he go, oh wait, something's wrong, and he was able to detect that there's something warding, something magical covering the second glyph on the floor.
After I check the pillars, I want to touch the second glyph on the pillar, on the stone centerpiece.
So are you just touching them in a row?
Yes.
He's touching them.
Let's try to match them.
That's what he's doing.
So don't just touch them in a in a row. Like just try to find the symbols that.
That's what I did.
That's what he's doing. That's what he's doing. He just think from top to bottom is 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's say, and he looks at number 1. He goes over and he touches number 1 that he finds that's on the floor that matches the one on top. And they're not in any particular order on the floor. They're not in the same order as they are on the one on top, the 4 on top. And then he went to number 2, went back over to the floor, found it, and was getting ready to touch it on the floor when he discovered it was trapped.
Well, since everybody's touching something, I want to touch something too.
You're going to try the axe again.
I want to touch the shadow hand that's being cast by the axe.
It's just a shadow. Nothing happens. Except you're just getting cold. You're just, that eerie cold feeling is just spiking through you.
I tried the axe again.
Give me a strength check. You can roll this one up front.
That's not good.
I didn't see the roll. Oh yeah, and it's a 1, and just like it shows there earlier, you're hanging from the axe, and like your feet, it's up high enough, and your feet aren't like touching the floor. You could do chin ups on this axe right now. Pull yourself up and down, and it didn't budge. And yeah, in the back of your mind, you just hear this: "You're unworthy."
I say back, you don't say we're unworthy.
So on the tomb, the table thing, I want to touch or check out first, and then touch the second symbol.
On the floor?
No, I want to go back on the pedestal and touch it.
Yeah.
I'm going to look at it first, and then I'm going to touch the one on the pedestal, not the floor.
That's fine. You touch it. Nothing happens.
And then I want to go back and see if maybe like the curse was removed from the floor.
No, it's still there.
Okay. Nope, didn't work, guys. Check the pillars. See if there's anything written on any of these pillars or anything.
Well, okay. So Ruckus, I'm assuming that you draw on your pictures. Okay. So yeah, you've got it right. 1, 2, and 3, and 4 are in that order on the slab, but your symbols along the bottom are all mixed up. 13, 5, 7, 8, 4, 3, 9, 1. There's no matching. But you do see them, but they're not in the same order as they are on top of the slab. I was trying to get my tokens here. Let's make it even easier for you. Where's my monster manual tokens? Because we have. How about this? Let me. And then I don't have, oh shit, I don't have 13, but let's just say it kind of goes like, it'll be something like this. All right. They keep going in a row, but you'll have to just bear with me. And then this is like 11. There we go. They start from 9 and go to 7, then 4, just like that, something like that. And he's touched 1 and then gone onto the floor and touched the 1 there. And then he went to 2, and then he went to go put his foot on 2 on the floor, and like I said, that's where he detected something was up.
I'd like to find 3 and touch 3 after I make sure it's okay.
You touch 3 on the floor?
Yes.
Okay. You touch it. Nothing happens.
And who's moving my numbers?
I'm putting them in an order. I said, well, shit, I just do it this way. It was like derp.
Okay, then I want to touch 4.
Yep. He touched 4 on the floor, and look at it. It's the best way. But you can do it that way. So, and you touch it with your foot. It's number 2 is the one that's got the problem.
Go to the second.
You think you're onto it, but you've got this magical issue in front of you.
Yeah, anybody else dispel magic around here? Anything in your inventory?
I have remove curse, but he said that wouldn't work.
It's not a curse. This is a glyph of warding.
Yeah.
I mean, if you touch it, boom.
Okay, so we're thinking of this as a combination.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's just leave. Like, if whatever it is gonna trigger a trap, and like it doesn't make sense that typing in the combination, like what's the point of having a combination that you can't enter, or if you do enter it, you get trapped? Like, that doesn't make any sense.
Well, we also know
like I'm having a hard time understanding that.
Because we're trying to find a reason why
Ruckus,
we're here.
Yeah, well, your reasoning, I think you're just not seeing it, that in adventuring, that if this is a combination or something that activates, the glyph of warding there that's hidden is to stop somebody from, touching it and opening up or figuring out what's going to happen when you touch. It's a trap to prevent unauthorized access to whatever's being guarded here. That's why. Now, if you don't want to figure that out, that's fine, but
no, I'm gonna touch it 4-3 and see if anything happens to 2.
The glyph is still there.
3-4.
Have Rain touch it.
When you say figure it out, what do you mean by figure it out? Like we kind of feel like we have figured it out, but
yeah, but you got a trap
like
on one of them. You got a trap on one, and until you remove the trap, the whatever's happening here is you're pretty certain is not going to activate.
Oh wait, I need 10 to kill.
Okay.
So should we sacrifice Rain?
No, I was gonna conjure animals.
Don't you have Mage Hand?
I used to, and I don't.
Guys, I can conjure animals, and we can use them to go to the.
All right,
you're going to sacrifice. A druid would sacrifice an animal to do that.
Well, Barry's
or whatever it's called. Do you have that?
Say that again.
Doesn't Dirt have a weasel?
And I'm not gonna sacrifice my weasel.
Yeah, actually, where's our weasel? Sorry, I forgot we had the weasel here.
Do it.
No way.
I talk to the whistle and I say, "Hey, whistle, there's a little tree if you just step on that sign."
He doesn't listen.
Do you
you know what? I have
servant?
No, I have that device I made that walks on the ground. I don't know if it'll set it off, but we can try it. Where is it? It's in my inventory.
The what?
I could also put the
miniature spider.
I could put resistance on Rain, and then he could do it.
I have that. I made a miniature spider with dragon teeth. That's kind of like a clockwork thing. I wanna have him walk on the glyph. See if maybe that'll set it off.
Oh my gosh! Are you really gonna try that? Is what you want to do?
Yeah.
All right. Where's everybody gonna be at? How are we gonna watch this?
I'm guessing I have to be kind of close by to watch him go on it.
Yeah, Rain's gonna say you got this right. I don't like this at all. Oh, son of a bitch.
Come on, I'm hoping this is a one-person spell.
All right, you put the thing on the ground and you let it start to walk across the glyphs until it gets to number 2, right?
Yes.
Boom! When it hits number 2, I need everyone inside there to make me a. What do I need to make? Oh, crap. Dexterity, well... Doesn't tell me, it just gives me the save throw, but that we're going to need to make it a con. Yeah, I need dexterity saves. Con saving throws from Hondo, Varus, Dirtless, and the Weasel.
Weasel.
Yes, Hondo. I don't know how to do it for the Weasel.
Oh, here, I'll throw it for the Weasel. Con saving throw. Oh, what is it?
My weasel's awesome.
You feel this explosion, kind of a force explosion, goes off, and it just emanates straight out across the room. It's not when I say force, it's maybe psychic force, or it's not a physical force that's going to push you against the walls, but this just radiates out through everybody, and every one of you. Well, Hondo, he's able to bear it down, and he's it pushes past him, but Varus, Daedalus, and the Weasel, you get a queasy feeling inside yourself, and you don't feel good. Something just radiated through your body. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say right now. But that gave each one of you, the three of you, well, the Weasel's one, but I'm talking Daedalus and Varus, it gave you a pretty good tingle feeling all the way deep into your DNA of your body. Just so you know. But that's it. You notice then you feel that the glyph is not there anymore.
Am I puking or anything right now?
Not right now. Nope.
Then I'd like to try and finish the puzzle, like 1, 2, 3, 4, or some other combination until it finally works.
Well, you tell me until it finally works.
Wait.
You basically do 1, 2, 3, 4, and you go over.
But he waits for Rain and Ruckus to come back in.
Oh, Ruckus said. I mean, Rain saying "F you, pal." Whatever that was. It only they were able to watch it through the doorway, but it didn't. Their power. That's right, Devil. It's close to that. They were able to see the light and the flash go off in the room, but it didn't seem to penetrate anywhere past the main chamber. And
I'll tell Ruckus it doesn't affect dwarves. Come on in.
He's like, well, yeah. Rain comes back over here, goes, man, if this shit mess with me, is going to slit all your throats anyway as you sleep. You begin to do the 1, 2, 3, and 4, and as you do that, when you hit the fourth one, boom, there begins this grating sound, and it's heavy stone moving, and you look, and the top slab on top there begins to slide back a bit, basically slides toward the door and opens up about a 5-foot gap.
Since I am guessing I'm still pretty close to it, I'll look inside.
Yeah, maybe you should go in. I think you can.
I'm looking inside. I didn't say go inside. Yeah. I said look inside.
You look inside. You look. Well, you're gonna have to stand. Yeah, run away. You basically have to stand up on the first ledge to kind of look in because it's a little bit taller than you, Darlish. You'll have to get up on the altar.
I'm gonna have my weasel climb on the top and look in.
Weasel's going, F you, I'm staying over here in the corner. It's not happy. Whatever you did to me, he's pissed. He kind of hisses at you. He said, that wasn't nice. You do it.
Alright, I'm standing here. I'll do it. I'll look in.
You stand up, and you basically see the block area beneath the slab is, what's up, Jack? Is hollow. And inside, you can see what looks to be the crumbling skeleton that is decked out in, looks like, decayed finery. It appears to have been a man of taller than average stature. Obelisk, and he was definitely, it looks like he is of great importance. Gems and other small adornments are of nice little value, lie on the body and around the body. Covering the skull is a mask of jade with shell, basically see some type of cowrie shell eyes and obsidian pupils. About the corpse about the corpse's neck is a jade pendant carved with the face of a human-like bat.
I'm gonna say, hey, I'm gonna let everybody know about the human-like back pendant, and I'm gonna inspect the mask. Make it magical.
Well, what are you gonna pull it off of him and pull it out and look at it? You mean?
No. I'm not gonna touch anything. I'm gonna say, hey, this guy's got a pendant of like a bat-like guy, but as I'm telling them that, I'm gonna just kind of focus on the mask and see if I can notice, what would be used for, if it's decayed
it's just a mask covering his face, and where his eyes are at, where the eyes would normally be out of this mask, is these cowrie shells, and then kind of embedded or attached into the shells, or looks like maybe be obsidian rocks, making it look like pupils.
I'm not going to touch anything. I want to see what everybody does.
But that is, everything in there looks like it's of value. You've got the mask. There's this pendant that he's wearing around his neck, or he's wearing, it's basically you've got jewels. There seems to be something draped off his ears. There seems to be he's got a breastplate that looks like it's kind of got tubular jade interspersed with like bone. There are beads. He's got some bracers on his arm. There looks to be some rings on him. There seems to be a couple of cubes of some type of origin laying down. You kind of look down and you can kind of see them. You can't get to them because you only got a little 5 foot, opening here to play with. And then there seems to be some other clay containers, some other types of containers or stuff down along them, possibly further down by his feet. And then there seems to be looks like some type of, maybe it's a vial or flask of something, down there.
And as I'm like kind of looking, I'm kind of relaying this to everybody.
Can you detect magic on whatever this area and see if
any
any of that stuff?
He doesn't have the spell.
Oh. Alright.
Or he doesn't have the spell ready. Let me just put it that way.
Let's just grab the stuff and get out of here.
Okay.
You'll have to get to all of it, you're going to have to move the slab. You won't be able to reach it all. Or reach most of what's on him either. You've basically just got kind of his upper, like a headshot view of him right now, from kind of like his shoulders up. And you've got access to the mask and what his pendants that are around his neck, the necklace.
All right, I'm gonna come over and try to move the slab the rest of the way. Somebody give me a hand and
you're gonna need
the other side.
It's enough heavy. It's probably gonna take a couple of you to move it.
All right, do you want a strength roll?
Are you gonna move over there and help him?
I will. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will assist.
So, okay, that's Ruckus. I was thinking it was Hondo. All right, well, you can give, if you're assisting Ruckus, give you another roll, you did roll with advantage. Oh, holy mackerel.
Well, I mean, I can push with him, though, right?
Well, yeah, but so you're going to have to push it toward the door, basically. And who else is doing it? Boy, you guys are, anybody else helping? All right, there you go. That does it. Now, the slab is able to slide off enough that you can see everything in the tomb.
So we grab it all.
Like greedy little hobos.
No, it's all right. So
there
what
might be something of importance here.
So you're gonna start. I mean, tell me what we're looking at. You've got tons of stuff.
We're gonna start from the head and work our way down.
Okay, so you basically grab the mask, and you start putting it away, and then you proceed to grab the what
Let's
looks
just
like
meet
to
in the
be
middle.
the jet. Yeah. Thanks for the follow, Wipeout. Is that wipe out my John? Whip out my Johnson. Okay.
I'm gonna take all the rings off his fingers.
All right. Who's grabbed the
bracers?
Who grabbed the mask?
I would have. I was looking at
Okay.
it.
And the next thing is, let me see. The mask. We'll start at the top, and then we've got. There's a pendant around his neck.
I'm
down
here by his
Who's grabbing it?
waist.
I grab it since I'm here.
Who's grabbed the pendant and 1 second. Okay. When you grab the pendant and put it in your pocket, dust starts to move in and around the skeleton, and you begin to see that dust, it begins to stir up, the clouds kind of form, and all of a sudden you're starting to see what looks to be his bones, and like all of a sudden his tendons start to rise and start to knit back together. And
I attack.
Put the necklace back on him.
No, this is what we're here for,
I'm
man.
not playing that game with this guy. Nobody just comes back from the dead.
you drop what you're doing and swing at him.
I mean, I'm gonna finish taking his bracers off, and then I'll swing at him.
Everybody,
was I able to get at least one bracer off, or is this just like I touched him and he's...
No. You're pulling. You can pull one of them off. Let me.
How many rings did I get?
There were 2 of them, one on each hand. So you're on one side, so you would have to reach over. He's pretty big, so.
You take one bracer, I'll take the other bracer, and I'll take one ring, you take one ring. And we'll work our sides.
Deal.
Okay, while you're pulling them off, then and you begin to see the, basically all along the corpse, all of a sudden just dust begins to coalesce and forming, knitting tendons, and you begin to see arteries and veins start to crisscross, and muscles start to begin to reform from the dust, becoming whole. Everybody roll me initiative, please.
Oh, yes.
And can you roll for the weasel?
uh... 5 plus 3 is an 8. Alright. Rain has stepped back here, and he's like going, what's going on? He didn't get anywhere near that. And you all guys seem to be rushing. He's like, what do I do? What do I do? So he's just going to step back here and ready. He's kept his an action readied in case something bad happens. If something bad happens. And then it is this turn, and that's round 1. Yeah, so you're seeing, basically his bones have all got connected tendons, and and they become, you definitely see they're solidifying and becoming, real. They're not dried out. They've got liquid, they look like they are fresh, and muscles begin to coalesce and wrap around all that and attach to the bone structure, and his face begins to form, And it's basically Raiders of the Lost Ark, but backwards. When the German guy blows up, basically you see it down to a skeleton, and now it's coming backwards, you know, and he's reforming as you do this. You all round. Hondo grabs a ring or bracer. Let's see. Oh shit! What the hell? Oh really? Okay. Well, all right. Well, Ruckus has got. You still haven't used your advantage, right? Or have you used that already on your rolls?
I have not.
All right. So we got that, and now you just got a critical hit.
Oh, nice.
I'm trying to see. I've got. You're grabbing a ring or a bracer. Ruck.
I'm grabbing one ring and one bracer. Both Hondo and I are working our sides.
Right. Well, you get one. You're working it, and is Varus pulled that off? Oh, what the hell? Fumbled. Oh, really? Give me a fumble. You get one of the. Pick one or the other, a ring or a bracer on your turn here, as you're ripping them off, because you're fighting this. Because
we'll go ring. It's probably easier.
All right. So I want to put that in, and then see. Okay. So Hondo, what are you grabbing? Ring or bracer?
I was going for the rings as well. So
okay, so
I'll go ring
both
first.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. We got both rings. I'll put them in the party sheet. Did I not? Okay, so they should be unidentified. Yep. Okay, so you got the rings. Dirtless, you have grabbed the mask. Ruckus grabbed a ring. The weasel is scurrying about. What do you want your weasel to do?
Line himself up behind him, like right over here, without touching a glyph.
Wait. Do I have to choose? I had to choose between taking the ring and attacking.
What? Yeah, well, that's right. Well, you guys got a free. Well, what we're doing here, because they grabbed the mask and the pendant. I was thinking it wrong. You guys got the rings off. So actually, I'm going to go back to Hondo, and I would assume you're grabbing a bracer then, right? Hondo.
After I get the ring?
Yeah, the rings. Y'all got a freebie on them before, as they were doing the. When you first open it up, Dirtless grabbed the mask. Varus grabbed the pendant, and you guys were grabbing something when all of a sudden you noticed then as soon as they grabbed that stuff, it started to reform. So
I'm not. If I see this guy knitting back together, I'm not in loot mode. I'm in cave his head in mode.
Right. Well, then you got the ring. So back to your turn then. He's becoming real.
Okay, so do I have a target?
Yeah, you can roll me. Let's see. I want to tell you, give me an attack roll. I'm going to see where this is at. Dave Girl, I got this interesting. And he has... Okay. Just roll me an attack roll in the... well, hell, there's a dude sitting here. Okay. There's your target.
Okay.
And... you hit him.
Oh, yeah.
In the chest.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
All right.
All right. Now, if that looks like he took that and is asking for more, I will also cast Spiritual Weapon. And then if you could bring out the token.
Be more than glad to do that.
And then I'll kind of look over at Ruckus, knowing I just bashed the hell out of this guy and said, I expect you to do better.
All right. So we still make sure I've got what was purchased was the crit hit for Ruck and a thanks there. Form fitting. He gave me a critical fail. Critical fumble. Thanks.
And that's me, so I'll pass my turn.
He's new to the channel. Bastard. All right. Dirtless, you see this beginning to take place. What are you doing?
All right, I'm gonna back up and save an action so that if he rises where I can see him, I am gonna cast a witch bolt.
Fireball.
Yeah,
Right here we are.
So that's I'm gonna just get ready to catch, witch bolt if he is in my line of sight there.
No, he hasn't moved. You
Yeah,
just
I
see
know.
all this stuff happen. All right, Ruckus.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Now, wait, you said he's still prone?
Yes.
So
You get bonus,
that's advantage on melee attacks anyways, right?
Oh, can you take off Reckless then?
Oh, here, 1 second. Well, you got the hit.
I know, but I'm talking about for everyone else attacking after me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I could put prone on him. Yeah. You did you just go into a rage?
I did.
Okay. 1 second. Yeah, let's get the crit. Oh, nothing happens. How much did you hit for? Okay, so I'm working this. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Papalakis.
Yeah.
Papa.
He's Papalakis.
Weasel. Run away.
Yeah, Weasel's gonna stay where he is. He's just gonna give me another line of sight if I need it.
Alright.
And yeah, never mind.
Boris.
I guess I should we need some.
Well, I'm going to.
Varys, do you know what that means? I have no idea, bud.
He has no idea either. Please.
Well, continuing. I'm going to step back. I'm going to throw with this guy.
Well, he's
Is
in.
Poponokas.
Well, you step back. He's inside the. He's prone, so you'll be. That's a ranged attack, right?
Yes.
Then I'll be at disadvantage.
Disadvantage? That's not good.
Yeah, because he's prone. And he's inside a damn coffin. Actually, I need to put this on him.
I'm pretty big.
You can go ahead and make your attack. You don't have to worry about the disadvantage. It'll take care of it for you. Like I said. Alright. You hit him. You give him
And
some
I
damage.
pull him 10 feet towards me.
Well, here's the problem. He's inside their sarcophagus. You're not going to pull him out of that thing.
Can I try at least?
You can
To
make
get
me
him
a...
at least partially out or something?
You do prepare other spells than Vine Whip, right?
Yeah, so give me a strength give me a strength check.
Come on, Popolokas, get out of there.
Oh, that's not bad. Not
Oh,
bad.
get out of there, Popolokas.
Opalocas.
You pull him halfway. You basically have pulled him back. Half of his body is hanging out of the chest because he's looking like he's bigger than you. The skeleton is.
So now I have line of sight on him?
Yeah, he's hanging out over the edge.
And my weapon gets an attack of opportunity?
No, not when he's inside that. No. Yeah.
Burn Popalocas! Burn Popalocas!
Popalocas.
Nice try. Rain will.
Can I take my attack? That witch bolt once he.
Oh yeah, certainly.
Himself?
Yeah, my bad. Yep, you can.
Yeah, and Rain too then, because he also prepared.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot. Yeah, I was just doing that.
Okay, I missed.
He will do his.
I think that's not supposed to be thrown anymore, I think. Or
well, yeah, he kind of is. He's kind of laying over it. He's not standing up. That's for certain. You've got a corpse that you're dragging out of the darn thing, and he missed on his shot, and he's going to now shoot again since it's his turn.
Wait, why did he shoot at disadvantage though?
Because it's prone. The creature is prone. Okay. It's a ranged attack.
Range is it's disadvantage and melee is advantage.
That's correct. Correct.
Okay.
And he shoots, and this one actually gets a hit. And he sticks it. All right. This thing. All right, let me see. We have got. All right, and he gets. All right, now as it becomes his turn again, you now see that skin has formed. Is basically all the muscle mass has taken shape. The skin has formed. Hair begins to grow, and. The no, you can buy that won't work for the monsters. That's nice try. It is a dick move though too, big one. He was going to buy a greater heal potion for the monster, but so and his basically eyebrows form. His fingernails grow to back to the right height since when you die they grow anyway. His hair begins to form around his head, and you see his mouth it begins to move, and his eyes are fluttering, and their eyeballs showing up underneath the eyelids. They're pretty white right now, but they are there, and you see twitches kind of happen under the skin as things are trying to move. But he still lays there. And who? Okay, don't forget now. Ruckus got the critical hit already. I've still got a fumble. Thanks. Yeah, I appreciate that. I forgot. Form-fitting bought that for me. And Rain just got a critical hit on his next one. Okay. That's what happens on his turn. Hondo.
Okay. I'm gonna move my spiritual weapon to here and Papalakis. And then I will take a swipe again with the might. Pass my turn.
Alright, I'm gonna magic missile. I'm gonna use 4 of them, so it'll be a 2nd level spell.
Okay.
And I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Can we like? Do you want to try tying this guy up before he's fully regenerated? Just like all of us spend all of our movement like tying him up, and then Hondo can like pour holy water on the oil.
I'm down for trying that. Sure.
Sure.
Okay, I am going to do that. I'm going to start tying him up as tightly as possible. Basically focusing on like the joints, like tying his arms behind his back and around his rib cage. And then, you know,
You begin to wrap his torso up, I'm
Ron
assuming.
as well.
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I don't want him to be able to stand either.
Oh my god.
What?
It's okay, go ahead. I'll take care of it.
That's never a good sign.
Yeah, you can guess that right.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, you're tying. I get
What
what you're
do you
doing.
want?
You're beginning to tie his hands. You're trying to, reach down there because he's half his body's hanging out of the tomb. So you've got pretty good ability to grab that. All right, I'm looking at the wrong book. All right, pass your turn then while you're doing that.
And I'm going to have the weasel assist Ruckus. So whatever he can do to help, maybe, like, go around his neck or something. I don't know. What the punch him open his mouth.
Your weasel's looking at going, man, you have lost your ever-loving mind. That thing will bite me and eat me. Varus.
He's still prone.
Yes, he is.
I'm going to use Earth Tremor.
To do what? Hold on. What are you doing now? Earth Trimmer?
Yep. 10-foot radius, starting at myself.
You're going to get Hondo and...
If I stay here, I'm going to get him.
Alright, so you center that.
And that's too late.
No, you make the move. I don't have a problem with that. So basically, on a failed save, the creature will take 1d6 bludgeon damage as knocked prone, but he's already prone.
Yep, no, so he only takes the damage.
Okay, so throw the save on him. He succeeded. So he doesn't take and nothing happens. Because it doesn't, it says on a failed save, the creature will take the damage and is knocked prone. So basically the area rumbles and shifts and all that, and dirt and plaster kind of falls from the ceiling, but nothing happens to the carcass. Let me remove that because that's no... Rain got a critical hit. Okay, right? Wasn't it earlier for... Yeah, Dirty Truth. Okay, so he will get a... Let me see. He's going to shoot. Okay. Crit. I got too many damn things open up on my screen right now. He will shoot. He drops this down, and then his critical hit will be. All right. Hondo.
Wouldn't he have a sneak attack on that?
Why would he do it? He's up and over you.
I'm thinking he would have attempted to hide to his
sneak attack. No, he's not going to get a sneak attack. Doesn't work that way. You can stealth to get a certain to get advantage on a roll, but he's basically he would. It was me because the creature's going to be within 5 feet of you. That was my bad. So I'll throw that on here in a second. Let me get the. He gets a spiritual weapon apparently.
Nice.
And let me. Oh my lord. Sorry guys, this is a lot of shit going on. I got to drop this on him so that he has the spell for a second. Spiritual weapon. Can I not give it to him? There it is.
I can attack twice with mine if you want.
I've got it. Trust me, pal. He can move it immediately. It says, and you may use it immediately. So it can move 30 feet, right?
Mine is 60 feet, I believe.
Oh, is it 60? Thanks.
I'll double check, though.
60 feet. You're right.
Yeah.
And so he brings it up here, and he's just whacking on it, just on the head. That's how he does it. And
okay, now Duff, he can move it 20 feet after its original cast.
That's fine. He's going to move it up there, but he missed. It missoled on its attack.
Okay.
He's got that for 1d4 rounds. 4 rounds. Nicely done there.
Beautiful.
Okay, and let me remove all this. He got the crit, which was also, he gets his, how many d6 is his sneak attack is, put that on rain, 3d6, so that's actually 6. 22.
Oh, nice. That was nice.
Okay. He got that. There you go. I'll make that the critical hit for the rain. Pass the turn. You see the creature begins to now wrestle. Eyes kind of open up in kind of a and kind of like in a slit mode, very not really squint, but there's an evil gaze that's kind of looking as his eyes are focusing, and he begins to thrash and fight the bonds on him. And you see now that everything has become solidified. He also begins the hits that you did on his body. A large portion of them knitted back up. Just so you know. And he is struggling, trying to sit up and, use his limbs, but Ruckus is fighting him, keeping him tied up. Hondo.
Okay, so we will go for the crack. Oh, no, I applied that to Ruckus, sorry.
What did you do?
I didn't bring it all the way over. I dropped it on Ruckus instead of in the...
Yeah, you attacked Ruckus too, I think.
Well, he didn't have any hits on him yet, so he's got nothing. So let me drag that.
I already fixed it.
Oh, did you already get... But you had 5... You should be... I just took 5 hit points off of you. You had 5. You already fixed it, so let me put those back then. You gotta have your hit.
No, he
I don't
doesn't.
think I had
Ruckus
Okay, you
didn't
don't
get
have
hit
damage
with
at all.
Okay. Well, that's because I saw 5 wounds on the deal.
Can
So
you drop that onto
Yeah,
Papa
that's what.
Lacus?
Yeah, I just did that. Yeah.
All right, thank you. And then I will go for the.
Wait a
spiritual
minute.
weapon.
Your hammer, isn't that magical?
Yeah.
Didn't he shouldn't have resisted that damage.
Yes, he
You
can.
need to fix the script.
Try again. He resisted it.
Okay. So I'm going to go for the spiritual weapon. And then I will. Is he in a position to get off an attack of opportunity?
No. He was
Okay,
not.
I'm gonna back off 5 feet and pass my turn.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Protection from Evil onto myself.
Okay.
1 second. I'm gonna move over here. And I'm gonna tell everybody, good job, way to go.
Thanks, Dirt. This guy's taking a pounding though.
Yeah.
If I let this guy go, is he gonna wiggle free or whatever?
Find out. Willie, I don't know. Does anyone ever know?
That's a good point.
I think our best bet is to keep him bound, Ruck, if you can do it.
Get DM smartass. Didn't you appreciate that?
I'm gonna go over to Varys and I'm gonna take his quarterstaff out of his possession or belonging or however you want to phrase it. Steal it from him.
I don't have a quarterstaff.
You have a 10-foot pole.
I can
Right,
throw
it's
you a
wood
quarterstaff.
ball, right?
Well, some people
alright,
think it's. He likes to think it's 10 foot, but most of the ladies say not even
Yeah,
close.
if Dirtless has one, I'm gonna take
Yeah.
it from him. So 10, 15. I'm gonna take it from you. Yeah. And I'm going to try to impale him through the heart area with this quarterstaff.
Roll me an attack.
How do you want the attack? Do you want it with
You could, if you're.
because it's a quarterstaff, it would be like trying to. It wouldn't be an improvised weapon, would it?
No, you could grab a quarterstaff out of the equipment list and just swing with it, or
Yeah, let me do that real quick.
Yeah.
If I could find the equipment list, jeez. Got it.
As you were swinging down on him, he twitched, and you.
Does anyone have a inspiration?
I do not.
No one has inspiration. I'm sorry.
You don't sound sorry, oddly enough. And that's so unlike you,
I
though.
am going to pick up the rope.
And hold on for dear life.
I'm gonna try to anyway.
Okay. As you're doing that, there is a bellow out in the foyer room, and you turn to look, and you see a figure that is forming and it is in. Looks like it has a spear and kind of a formed shield, and it is solidifying in front of you and begins to move into the room. And as it does, it's looking at who does it want to come after. Hondo. It begins to move toward. Actually, no, it doesn't. It's one. Yeah, it's coming toward you, Hondo.
Okay.
And it tries to stab you with its spear and misses and reaches again, pulls back, trying to get a grasp of himself, and is able to hit you and swings again.
Holy crap.
Hits you again. And you see a kind of a bony grin as it looks at you, and you know it thinks you're trying to yell at you and all that, and it opens its mouth and it just kind of What you want the weasel to do, Dirt?
Just get the weasel lined up, so if I want to take any kind of a magic spell against the gladiator, I can. Maybe he's like right in there.
Yeah, you can put
I can get line of sight.
Oh yeah, weasel's got good perception, doesn't it? Yeah, it's keen hearing and smell, not sight though. Okay. All right, past turn, Varus. You see now this other creature has moved into the room. Looks like some type of fighter from the air is formed. You can thank Dog for that.
Okay, I will cast Conjure Animals and bring forth 2 dire wolves, CR rating 1.
You're casting Conjure Animal. Alright, 2 beasts of dire wolves. Alright. This is going to get serious. Dire wolf. Whoops. Oh, they're large. That's nice. When I dragged the token on, I was like, what the hell? They're big.
They are my little doggies.
They're not little. You're gonna have to get out of the way. There's no place. Actually, here, I'm gonna remove all this crap real quick. We don't need it anymore. And there's a spiritual weapon still there. It could sit there. All right. And all right. You've got dire wolves sitting there, and they will. They don't get to attack this round, right? Or do they? I
think not.
Roll initiative for the summon as a group which has its own turn. Okay. You can let me. Their initiative is a Dex +2, 18.
Well, it doesn't say they can attack this turn when they are summoned.
It's basically they get initiative and they will go on their turn then. So
surprise.
Yeah.
My order to them is to kill the unit within the chest appearing.
The warrior. Okay. Anything else?
I moved back. I already moved back, and wish if I can have their sheets, that would be good.
Here, let me put in NPCs. Let me drag a direwolf one. Okay, you could open up NPCs.
Yep.
And they should be sitting. Look at new.
Oh, I already had it. If I put new, then nothing appears there. I can't just search for them.
Well, it's probably coming down to you, but I just, put them under NPCs, so you have access to them to open up their sheets. You should be able to.
Yeah, I opened it. I opened it up.
You've got them now, right?
Yeah, I have one sheet for the both of them.
Yeah, I put both wolves there. You should have 2 sheets.
Nope, they are not showing yet.
Give them a sec, make sure, because they should be under. If you looked at new under NPC, you're saying you did select the new category under NPCs,
Yes.
right? Yeah. Wow. Okay, they should be there. Give me a second. Let me. What are we doing here? Also, Rain has got a shot.
I have it now. Okay.
There you go. It took a second to download. Okay, good. I was getting worried. I was going to get pissed. Now he's going to shoot his longbow at the gladiator. Really? Why didn't that work? You bastard. Oh, because there we go. Oh, total whiff. And he's going to move back here to try and get a better. Now, does he have multiple attacks? Am I missing something? No, he doesn't. Okay. Direwolves are there. Okay. He now has become, everything is solidified. He opens up his eyes and you're seeing him, he's, bellowing out. It looks like rage is taking over, and he's trying to survey why he can't move, and he sees Ruckus has got the ropes handled, and he begins to chant something in his head. You basically see him starting to mouth words. Some words are coming out, and then some are kind of getting stuck, and you see him continuing this as he's trying to say something. Hondo.
You did not attack with Rain's spiritual
weapon. That's what I would. Thank you. Okay, I will do that real quick. There's a lot going on here. God darn it. That's why I hate it. He hit. Ooh. He got 1 point of damage. Now it's your turn, Hondo.
And
do your stuff.
Okay, you pushed my hammer to the.
That's fine. It's still on top of him.
So can I actually move it here? I'm only supposed to get 20 movement.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me see what I got going on here. Papalacus to the gladiator. Okay.
Dire wolves.
Yay! Okay. Dire one is going to attack Popolocas. It has advantage, and let me see. Oh, we met. Yes, but I'm trying to pass the turn. I can seem to.
Oh, I had to do it for you. Sorry. Yep.
Direwolf 2 is going to attack the gladiator.
All right. Okay, you haven't rolled it yet. Okay.
Okay. Let me see how can I target now.
You just drag the attack if you have to on the combat tracker. The icon's a little bit smaller. It's hard to drag it onto the token. Nicely done. That's a hit.
Some good damage too.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, it's a city. And my turn.
Oh, I don't like that. That's boring. Yuck. Alrighty. Let's see where we're at. Dirt, you're up.
All right. All right, I'm gonna try the witch bolt again. Now that they're not prone. Or is he still prone?
Papalakis is still hasn't. Yeah, he's been trying to sit up, and he can't because Ruckus is keeping him down.
Looks like okay.
Keeping a good man down.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna do the gladiator. Witch bolt. And I missed, of course.
Ting. Okay.
And I'm gonna maybe move. No, I'm gonna stay right where I am.
All right, Ruckus. Yeah, but if you didn't attack, your rage is going to drop off because
I did attack with the quarterstaff.
Oh, thank you. I thought you were holding onto the rope. My bad. Okay.
I don't know. I'm gonna put the rope in my teeth, and I'm gonna go at him with the quarterstaff again.
Well, all right.
Ooh, nice hit.
You stuck it in him.
All right, and I guess I will end my turn. No, not with the rope in my teeth, though. I'm gonna put that back in my hands. Yeah, I don't want Duff to be like, "Oh, well, now you have no teeth. You have to gum your food."
You're gonna do the. We're gonna do the boat. Pull the whatever it is in your mouth across the concrete. Dog, I'm having to do it. It was first couple of rounds. All right, Gladiator's looking at. He's got 2 targets. So evens the dog odds. All right, so he swings at the direwolf and hits first one. Swings again. Total whiffs. Nothing happens. Third hit and gets a hit and gives the dog some damage. It's not a bad spell, Vars. Nicely done on that. Weasel, Bambeezel. Jack, it's not in this one. Some of the stuff is, but for this character, it's written in that I have to do it. All right.
Just moving him in within range. He's not going to attack or do anything.
Okay. The Vars. What are you doing?
I'm going to cast Moonbeam on Popalokas.
Okay. Nicely done.
Can I have my icon?
Oh, yes, you may.
It's an ongoing spell. It doesn't do anything right now.
The tokens here. Which one? What do we want? Moonbeam. Let me see. Which one is it? So let's see. That is moon. Oh, really? This looks cool looking. Oh, it's a moon. Isn't that cool? And drop it right on them. I know it's not going to move him right. I'm going to put it to the side so everybody kind of see it. Actually, put it right below him. You're dropping it right on him, so I would assume.
Yep, right on.
All right. Did you do your damage? Or is it start of his turn. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Rain will pull back here. He will. Which guys you want him to? He'll shoot. He's gonna
gladiator.
He's gonna work on the gladiator. Yeah, look at Hondo. Help me! Help me!
Well, no, it doesn't make sense for him to attack the disadvantaged prone guy.
Okay.
Thinking best odds guy.
There you go.
This is very unrain-like.
He missed. All right. He succeeded, so he takes half that. Yep, and he took some damage. You see a little burn, a little crispy. And then he then you see the words start to come out of his mouth, and he says some stuff that you aren't quite sure what it means, and all of a sudden his body begins to envelop and kind of crunch in on itself. You see this just begins to change and move. Yeah, Jack, you're right about that part. There were some beforehand that he got. That's what I was talking about. I apologize. You were correct. And all of a sudden, the body coalesces and drops and forms into a bat that you see in front of you. The ropes all drop off of this individual. Well, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave him still sitting here so you can see him, because I don't need to put a bat form. And it flies.
Like to make an attack.
Mm-hmm. And drops right here.
So does the dire wolf also get opportunity?
Yep. Let me drop. Hold on before you make that attack, because he is no longer prone.
Okay.
There you go.
So dire wolf gets opportunity attack, right?
Yes, correct.
And Duff, Rain did not take his spiritual weapon attack.
God dang it! Yeah. You got to remind me, because I forget that he's got that. Here, I'll do that real quick.
Also, the spiritual weapon would get an opportunity attack. Yeah.
He missed on that one. And hit on that one. Boom. There you go. Done.
Perfect.
Everybody get their attacks on our creature. All right. And
I'll take one.
No, is he a shapeshifter, by the way?
It's what you think you just saw in front of you. Yes.
Then when he got hit by Moonbeam, he has to revert to his original form. And, well, he first had to take the saving throw with disadvantage.
Let me see. We'll be more than glad to look at that. So where's your Moonbeam? So I'll make sure I know what I'm doing. Alright, Silvery Beam. Shapeshifter. Shape Changer makes a saving throw. That saving throw is just against your attack. Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, but he's not. So it says a shape changer makes its saving throw with disadvantage. If it fails, it would instantly revert back to its original form. So you hit it and it changes after that. So you're going to have to move the moonbeam over there and drop it again, and then it would hit him in his form. He didn't change until after you had already done the damage on him. So,
yeah, but he has to make the save with disadvantage next time because he did it normally the first time.
Because he wasn't changed at that time. If you drop him,
okay.
yeah, he's got to be in shape change form, which he is right now. Okay, and it can assume a different form until it leaves the spell's light. Okay, so that's right. So you're going to now move it on your turn, and yeah, he's right there right now. You see him move over there and he is hovering next to the axe in the wall. Hondo, you're up.
Okay, I will target myself, cast Cure Wounds, and untarget myself, target the gladiator, and do the spiritual weapon.
Ooh. He ducked out of the way. All right. Dire Wolf 1.
That's you, Varys.
I'm going to bite.
He fluttered out of the way of the wolf's maw.
That's just so bad. Pass the turn, please.
Oh, my bad. Thank you. There you go.
Come on, Wolf. Big bite. Nice.
And my turn.
All right. Dirt. And here I was thinking we were gonna get through this tonight. What was I thinking? He
Oh, nice.
can't answer that, dog, right now. Won't answer it. Oh, whoa, my bad. Okay, so Dirt got a bolt, critical upside. Whose head did you shoot? Papalocalis? The target must make a DC 10 plus your dex level or drops whatever it has in its hand. Okay, it doesn't have anything. It's in a bat form right now. So what's your level dex save? So you're level 5, so it needs to make a 15 dex save. And he floats in the air. But yeah, you still get all that. There's no doubt about that.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Nice.
Form-fitting because of where they're at in this module and what they have discovered so far. That is a possibility of what they're finding. You missed a couple of sessions beforehand. Some stuff that they found, and this temple is dedicated to that type of creature. Yes, that's correct. Or they a worshiper of that type of creature. All right, Ruckus.
Zotzilla is the vampire guy.
Yeah, there's a vampire god.
How high off the ground is this guy?
He floated. I'd say the chamber is, well, let me just check real quick. Chamber has a height of, oh, wonderful. They didn't freaking want to give that to me. So it's going to be
8 feet.
They say in the beginning. Well, it actually says that this room has got buttresses occupying the center. Is a colossal monument. I'm going to say that axe is about 10 feet up off the ground, so he's floating close to the axe head area. So.
Okay, I'm going to pull out the eagle whistle.
Uh-oh. Here we
I'm
go.
going after it.
Con. So Ruckus has a whistle that he makes noises with, and he flies with it, and it's caw caw, and he can fly. All right. Look at him just swatting away. Yeah, you're doing some damage there. He's not regenerating fast enough. All right. This thing turns toward the dwarf. He doesn't like the dwarf. The dwarf was healing himself, and it swipes at Hondo. First attack, second attack. This thing is very adept with the spear that it has in its... Actually, hold on 1 second. I didn't mean to do that. No, that's not a hit. Sorry. It can... Okay, yeah, the last is not... It drops the spear. It's going to try to... And then the 2 spears hit you, and then... Yeah, it does, dog. And then it takes a shield that it has, and it just tries to smash you in the face with it. Oh, you took it. And... Varus, you're up now.
I'm joking.
As my bonus action, I move the moonbeam.
Okay, fair enough. Slide over here. It's on top of the bat now. Well done. Yeah.
And let me see. I'm going to Thornwit. Again.
Thornwit what?
The bat.
Okay.
But I'm not going to pull him.
Gotcha.
How far can you pull him? 10 feet?
10 feet.
15 feet. Yeah, 10 feet.
All right. Hit was
I don't
done.
understand. Isn't Thorn Whip a magic ability?
It is.
Yeah. What about it?
It is magic.
I thought it wouldn't have been able to resist it because it was a magic attack.
I've already given you that answer. It's resisting it.
I think it's resistant to piercing damage.
You didn't pay attention. Well, it could be. But apparently in that class you weren't paying attention, Ruckus. And it will now... Rain will shoot the gladiator. Hit the gladiator. This time I will F and give him his sneak attack damage. There you go. Now it will do his spiritual weapon. That's your spiritual weapon. You will have to bring it back over
His
here.
is on. Yeah, there you go.
Alright. Now it's going to get advantage on the attack because it is behind the gladiator. But whiffs. Alright. Now you've got the save throw, Varus. You got a drop on him?
Yes, but he needs to make it on a disadvantage now. How do I do that?
Click the disadvantage button. It didn't do it. Huh.
Well, it failed.
It still failed anyway. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
So he
now,
takes damage and reverts to his original form.
Yep, he becomes back to a standing man there. And
Like an opportunity attack.
no.
He falls 10 feet out of my range.
I'm not. You are. He's right in front of you. You're not moving. You guys. I'm not gonna. Yeah, that's pushing it for me. So that's a nice try, but
that is an awesome combo. That would have been cool.
That would have been cool.
You gotta. He drops him out of his form. He's still right in front of that one.
Does he take falling damage?
All right, so Ruckus has. I get Ruckus's point. So the question would be, you're flying. All right, I'm not gonna. The DM should never say no. He should just say it's an ability. So I will give you an opportunity to make that attack, knowing that it's shapeshift. All of a sudden he's Okay, yeah, the bat, what happens is he doesn't draw, he doesn't fall prone. He basically reshifts back into man form. Well, he's standing right in front of you then. So he doesn't move 10 feet away from you. He's now a man, standing there looking at you. So I will rule it that way. Instead of saying no, you can't, is that he didn't go. He was still within 10. He's actually still within 5 feet of you. He's actually a medium creature. You're 10 feet up in the air, and he's standing there now looking at you with a grin on his face. And he reaches, and he grabs the axe that is in the wall, and it comes out in his hand, and he smiles at you and swings it at Ruckus. He grabs it with both. Now it's it's a big ass battle axe. That should be versatile, isn't it? Is it two-handed? Yeah. Alright. He grabs that, swings at Ruckus, hits Ruckus. One hits them, he grabs it with two hands. Boom. Where are we at? Hondo!
Okay, so I'm going to cast Cure Wounds again on myself. But I'm going to do it at spell level 3, so I'm going to need to add 2d8.
You grab the damage, and then you hold it with your mouse button and right-click, and it will add the extra d8.
It's going to have to add 2.
Click it twice then, if you need 2 extra d8s.
All right, so can you... what do I need to do?
Okay, so if you're so tell me you're casting which spell again?
Cure Wounds.
Okay, so you grab the blood symbol, the healing symbol, so you see the dice, right?
Okay. Well.
Drag it off onto the desktop anywhere, and then you right click, and you should see extra dice pop up. No?
I do not.
Okay, hold on. Let me go over to your spells. You go to your actions. You're casting Cure Wounds. You grab the plus symbol.
Sorry, I just threw out the hell.
Okay, grab the plus symbol, and you drag. You should see a dice show up with Cure Wounds, right? When you grab it and click and hold your mouse button.
Right clicking it? No, I don't.
No, left click. Grab the plus symbol. Left mouse button. You should see a dice pop up.
Yes.
Right mouse click twice.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
Okay, but now undo that because you've already thrown it once. So grab once and click one more dice, so you've got 2.
Okay.
And then drop it on yourself, or yeah. There you go. Now that's how you grab the extra dice when you're going to raise it by spell. So
I will try to remember that.
But you now was that a bonus action or an action?
That was an action.
Okay, because you were just given a critical hit.
Okay, well, I still have my spiritual weapon to attack with.
that would give you a critical hit.
Okay. So
That's right. Trying to understand it, am I? That's okay. It's dwarves. They're, dwarves.
all right. So Claire, Gladiator, and thank you, Amaya. I appreciate that.
No, that was actually from form fitting.
Thank you, form fitting.
Maya was having the same problem. She was trying to understand that last time. So.
Okay, so do I just cast the attack roll as normal?
No, you go. You're gonna do your damage. You're gonna click on critical. You're gonna go to modifiers. You haven't done this before, so click over on the right hand side, upper right hand corner. You got the plus minus symbol. Click on that. Okay.
All right, where?
Okay, upper right hand corner of Fantasy Grounds, the small icons. One of them is a plus minus. It's called modifiers.
Oh, okay, yep.
Click on that.
Uh-huh.
Click on the critical button so it highlights.
Critical, okay.
Okay, now grab your damage from the spiritual weapon and drop it on the dude.
Okay.
There's your damage. Now, go open up the critical hits and fumbles table.
Where's that?
That's under modules.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Under the library?
Library, sorry. Yeah, go to library and then scroll down the left-hand side. You'll see 5e 200 critical hits and okay.
Okay.
Open up tables.
Okay.
Hit the first one's the critical hit. Roll that dice. It's right there. Just click on it. Double click on it. I mean, whatever. There you go. All right. Well, it would. Your target can only tell lies for 24 hours. Only the affected should be aware of this.
What?
That's fine. It looks at you and goes, "You're a pretty man."
God damn it.
Anything else or pass your turn?
All right, working on it. And thank you. Thanks, guys, for the help. Appreciate it.
All right, Direwolf 1.
He's going 2 pounds.
Yep. He's not looking good. Between you and Ruckus, he's not regenerating fast enough. You can tell that he has been, but has been taking enough damage that you're out distancing the damage over the regeneration. That's a hit. And down he goes.
Nice job, Varys.
Yay, me!
Now, does he get back up? It does not, because it's not your moonbeam. What type of damage is that?
That was the direwolf.
No, but you've got the moonbeam on him.
Yes, I do.
What's the damage type? Varus?
Radiant damage.
That's what I wanted to hear. That's what I thought. Okay. Yeah, you begin to see the body begins to now unform in front of your eyes. It now is Indiana Joneson. And the axe in his hand falls to the ground.
Oh, he got the axe out. Cool.
Yes, he did. He pulled it out of the wall.
Thank you.
Direwolf 2.
Direwolf 2 is going to the house again. And it ends his turn.
Dirt. Not Jack because of just the damage he took. No, he doesn't. All right, Ruckus, you're cacawing, but you don't have a target now.
I'm gonna go after the fighter or whatever he is.
The gladiator.
He's going to flap his wings. You have a dwarf flapping his wings rapidly and floating. You kind of skidded across the tomb, kind of hit it a few times with your belly as you floated across.
As is my way.
It helped you bounce a little up higher. Oh, and the bounce was too high and you missed. Oh, that is a hit. All right. He is, what's he looking like? He's got 3 targets in front of him. He turns to Ruckus. And he will swing at Ruckus. And totally whiff. Swing at Ruckus. Totally whiff again. Oh, really? You gotta be kidding me. Well, he falls prone. He picks himself back up. And this time, he tries to push Ruckus. He tries to pop Ruckus in the face with his shield. And he reaches up. And he, oh wow. Just write this guy off. 1, 1, and a 4. All right, Vars. What you going to do?
And you call yourself a fighter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Going to move the moonbeam to the gladiator.
Okay, here, let me, I'm sorry, here, let me remove him. Now you got free action. You should be able to move that on your own now, I think. Yeah. You can grab it. Yeah, they did try to do that earlier, and nothing did happen.
And I'm going to move a little closer and throw with the guy.
He loves his thorn whip.
Yeah, he's a fan of Bulbasaur. And I missed.
Okay, well, Rain's got... He's going to say, I'm going to try my crossbow this time. He's going to And he got a hit, and he gets his sneak. Gotta remember to do that. And then... hits him for 22. And then he has his spiritual weapon, which he's now faking Ruckus is the target, so there's not advantage on that hit. Oh, but no effect on critical hit. Holy, oh shit! Oh crap! That didn't drop off. Shit. He would have gotten just the 11, so I got to put... Okay, let me put this back. Alright. Hondo.
What just happened? Why?
Because he had his critical hit damage on the spiritual weapon. So, that's why the extra dice roll, and I put back the damage that he wouldn't have taken.
Well, he did roll a 20, though.
Yeah, we got that damage, but I took off the sneak attack and the critical for that part of the damage.
Right. Okay, so let's see here. What do we got? I will go with the might.
What's strange, Jackalogical? Oh, another critical hit. Well, that might do him in. He's not looking pretty. No, he's still standing. He laughs at you. And he says,
Oh, God damn it.
Alright, you suffer ongoing damage equal to level until you save DC equal to level. So 5 points of damage at the beginning of your turn after taking the damage. So they didn't part of that in this, Jack, and maybe it happens on the other ones, but he's a little different for this module. At least that's what I read. You suffer ongoing damage 5 until you save. Save attempts come at the beginning of your turn after taking the damage. Okay, so you'll take that 5 next turn.
How do I get rid of it?
You're gonna have to make a 15 con save.
Okay, but I don't do it now.
No, yeah, it's gonna happen the next turn. It's ongoing until you save. All right.
I'll pass my turn.
All right, we got Direwolf 1 is over in the corner, sniffing at the carcass.
Okay, let me see how far can I get. Oh, I can get very far.
Here, I'm gonna.
And I stand there under the spiritual weapon.
Hold on a second. Jack, I'm sending something to Jack. Hey, Jack, check your Twitch PMs. I'm sorry. Varus? What are you doing? Sorry.
Can the guy will stand under the spiritual weapon?
Oh yeah, the spiritual weapon. Yeah, most certainly. I don't have a problem with that. And Ruckus is also flying, so there's room all up in that. You're still Kakan, right, Ruckus?
I am.
Yeah.
And it's dead.
Yeah, he drops. And he basically becomes ash and dust.
This guy was
And it yells, "I'm sorry, Devil Dog. I died." And
he certainly cleaned my clock. Jesus.
All right, let me go back to. We are out of combat, gentlemen.
So do you need me to make a save then, or?
Okay, well, you take 5 points of damage. Let me first do that. All right. And now make a con saving throw and beat a 15.
Okay. Can I put resistance on myself?
Why?
Because I get +4 to my saving throw.
Are you resistant to the damage that?
It's a spell. I can cast a spell on myself.
You can do it. Look at him trying to throw that out.
It's a spell. I already took 5 points of damage. I can slap resistance on myself, and then make the saving throw.
Sure.
It's a cantrip.
Go ahead. I said okay. I'm gonna say I learned my lesson when you say Ruckus. No, so go. Sure. I'm wide open for those suggestions, Hondo. I love it. Awesome.
All right. So did you put the effect on me?
You could put. Why don't you put it on yourself?
I don't think I can.
Oh, you can't. You touch once before the spell ends. The target rolls a D4 and adds that number. You just roll the D4 to your. Just roll D4 and pad it to your save, whatever your save was. Your save.
All right. Here we go. Yeah. So it's con save.
Okay. Roll me the D4.
All right.
All right, now make your con save throw. You need an 11 or low or higher. There you go.
Yeah, there we go.
Are you? Everybody give Hondo.
Yay! Yeah, Hondo.
Yay!
Yay for me.
Okay. Your dire wolves. How long do they stick around? Are you going to unsummon them?
1 hour.
Okay, so apparently they're there, and you can take rid of your moonbeam. That's going to disappear. And the spiritual weapons. Unless, Hondo, I don't know how long yours last, but Rain lost his.
Yeah, mine's gone. Mine will be gone.
Okay. Oops, wrong one. Dang it, Duffy.
I went and picked up the axe the guy dropped.
Let me pick it up. It's a big-ass battle axe. I will put it in the party sheet. Now, there's that. I would assume that we would resume to picking up the rest of the stuff that is laying all over in the crypt. Plus, he has some bracers on him still. Some other jewelry types. A jade breastplate. You've got the rings, you can get the bracers. Now I'm just going to start pulling it all, and there's a bunch of stuff that you rummage through and see that's inside the casket area, the crypt area. Okay, unless somebody has a. Oh, you guys have just got a ton of stuff. God Almighty, man! Their party sheet is just flipping out, man. All right. I'm telling you what, this is just out of control. Motherfuckers are rich. I'm serious. The stuff that they're getting here. And that other place, the other one y'all found, that was loaded too. Okay. It is all there for you to try to look at. I mean, all right. You'll have someone's going to have a bunch of work ritualing this stuff up later.
All right, so do we think that this was what we were sent to do, to vanquish this creature?
Yeah.
Opa
You would have to recall your conversation with your boss.
Yeah, he said go and there's a tomb in there and there's a shapeshifter, kill that guy and then come immediately home.
That's those exact words, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Here's the thing. To think
Probably a little less articulate.
Yeah, but here's the funny thing. If you remember when we started this module, Dirtless kept wanting to go up north.
Yeah.
None of them wanted to go north. They totally said no. We're going the other way.
We would have been gone.
You would have been right there. That's what I was laughing at the whole time. I'm like, oh no, this is hilarious. They come in and totally miss it. Let me see. What else did y'all... Okay, so that lower chamber y'all have been completely through. That's the temple you've been through. Tier 2. Yeah, that's the octopus. We've done that. First tier.
Was what shape is Pakalakis in?
But he's in human form. He's back to skeleton. He's basically now, he's even worse shape. You're basically seeing that those bones are starting to be brittle and they're starting to collapse, and it's even getting worse than when you opened up the casket.
So I think we should burn him, and then I'll make a slurry out of his ashes with the rest of my holy water.
I cast one fire on his bones.
Once we remove all the precious trinkets.
I got them. I've got everything off of them already, so we're good there.
Is there anything left in this monument? Or
I got all that too. I pulled it all out of the casket area, the altar area. There was a bunch of stuff. It's all in your party sheet. Y'all are gonna. Y'all are carrying all this. Huge. I don't know. It's
Duff and I did all that research, so we're gonna go ahead and do whatever it takes to make sure this guy doesn't come back.
Yeah, you're doing it. You're doing a holy ritual, thinking that you've got an undead. And have you got some holy water?
I do. I have a whole flask of it.
And between that and the bonfire that Varsh has said, lay that mother up with, you think that there's nothing left but just soot and ash sitting there on the ground where he died.
And then so we just kind of take those ashes and we pour it in the holy water flask.
Just make yourself a little undead mud.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right. Other than you only have one area that you haven't made it to. You think there's one area where was a door that y'all
that we ran by on our way out.
Bob, remember, I want the majestic battle axe.
Oh no.
Well, the battle axe is in the party sheet.
Can I pick it up?
Yeah, you picked it up. That's what I assumed you're doing. It's in the party sheet. It's labeled majestic battle axe.
Okay, nobody opposes that?
No, it's all you, buddy.
No.
So
Yeah,
where are the rings?
They're all in the party sheet. They're just listed as treasure right now. They'll have to be, all the stuff will have to be identified later.
Okay.
And there's some that are just
hit
labeled
up
rings.
that last room?
Might as well.
You believe that you're going to have to. It was south of the zombies when y'all came through the wall, and there were the head statues that had the ring in the mouth. You know, the eagle,
Yeah.
where you found there was a hallway here.
Yeah, we
Actually,
didn't finish going down that, I remember.
Yeah. Boom. Sharing the map with everybody right now. That's left.
We're back.
What are we doing, gents? Or we had enough?
Well, I mean, if we don't think that we've accomplished our goal, I think we need to head out and get to that, whatever that is.
Well, basically Praetor wanted you. He was wanting research and understanding of what was going on with this temple, that it had been, lost over time, and there was very little information about it, and an evil had been stirring down in this, because remember, we're down in Kolth, and so there's always been evil down here, and the ways of this land are, very different from civilizations up along the Sword Coast. And this temple he had found it and had done some research and understanding that he was thinking that it had been the source of some of the evil that has been reappearing in the area, that it was long thought dead and vanquished, but unfortunately has been beginning to reassert itself. And he was concerned about it and sent the group down here with what he thought was the location of the temple. And we didn't role play that out much, but it got you to the temple, and you have been in there, and this is what you've discovered so far. What have you discovered?
That's this place is trying to kill us. They're worshiping some bat-like god thing.
Well, he told you that, that the people that were here, they were known as the Ulmans. Part of them, they basically were a civilization that had appeared out of, basically just evolved, shown up in this area along several thousands of years ago, and legend had recorded that they had actually come from another dimension. Somehow something had happened, possibly, or they, the understanding of who they were, and their language has been lost to understand, that they were, shown up here and on that continent, that area of Kolth, and begin to, survive and make their way, through existence. And what he had found with research and understanding is, life was good and prosperous for a while, and then things began to turn dark, and what once was a thriving city and area began to fall to, disrepair. Evil stepped in, sacrifices, their way of life all began to change, and they begin to die, and they, something happened, and you basically may have discovered what had happened, but you don't understand the language and what you're seeing around here. So you have discovered what looks to be some vampire altar and stuff on the top, where sacrifices may have been made, and definitely was some type of evil complex of area on the top of the temple, and then all these mosaics and undead creatures, and you saw the room of the wailing people who were walking around, and children being sacrificed, and then you just found this dude who was beginning to reform and took on the aspects of a vampire.
I think we have enough information to relate to him, but if we think we need to check out this last room,
might as well. Let's just get over there quickly.
Well, and they open the door and say, "There's 20 monsters in here. F no, let's go home."
Oh wait, we only got like 10 minutes left, right?
Well, I've got 11, so it's up to you guys. So I don't know. 11:30 is what we play.
It normally takes us about 3 hours to finish in a room.
Well, that one room took all night.
It was with the extra monster deal and all that, and that took it out some more. So,
I don't mind checking it out, but I'd give us at least another hour if we're gonna do it, because we're not a really fast group.
I know. I know.
Figure yourself.
Well, Rain runs up to the door, and it ain't locked. And he says, "You want me to open it up?" Oh, holy moly! Yeah.
Well, just the rage and reckless.
All right. How long does the protection from good and evil last?
Oh, it's gone. I think 10 minutes is max.
All right, pull that off of both of y'all.
Yeah.
All right, Rain didn't have any on him. Okay. I'd
like to save our game at this point.
Yeah, to restart. He opens up the door, and a massive bronze door opens up into a grand chamber. The place is filled. Wow. Yeah, you're gonna love this. The place is filled with rubble and life-size statuaries. Several of them broken, but where all the stars are, they're standing. There's basically ranks of what looks to be some type of statue, maybe clay, that may have once been in an impressive array. Now half of them are fallen and crumbled. Near the door are spear welders, perhaps 20 of them, outfitted only with scraps of leather now. At their feet lay obsidian spearheads and bits of rotted wooden shafts. Behind these figure archers in a scattered formation. Few of them remain standing. Their arrows are gone, but they hold laminated bows, dried and worm-eaten. Farther in the room are figures of warriors with war clubs and hand axes, wearing scraps of lacquered leather, sandals, and caps. Beyond all this, in the north end of the chamber, a group of statues that must have been an honor guard. These warriors wear feathered robes, headdresses, and armed with bronze-pitted spears. Each of these figures wear a breastplate of shells. They are standing near a dome structure. The stucco dome has no apparent opening. And on the east wall are two carved stone columns flanking the remains of a covered sedan or litter, with statues attendants standing nearby. And that was where that thing is, over all the way across the room.
Let's send in the whistle and see what happens.
In the center of the... oh, never mind. I say, the is a cairn. It is so... okay.
I grab the whistle and throw it inside.
You grab... don't grab Ruckus. You grab Ruckus's whistle? Mm-hmm. What are we doing, gents? That's what you see.
I grab Ruckus' whistle and throw it inside.
I don't think he's going to let you throw the whistle.
I'm gonna go in.
Take a step back.
Maybe I can throw rain. How did you guys think about me throwing rain inside?
No, he's going to sit there and go, no, you first, big boy, big blue bubble. He, nothing happens.
You're all cowards. I go with Ruckus.
Listen to him. Yep, you're walking through rubble, kicking stuff around. Nothing's happening.
And this is the Karen or
Carn, yeah, it's like a carrier, like a litter carrier. You know, you would lay in, you know, or they would poles would be stuck to it, and they would lift it up. Yeah, it's very big. You get kind of close to it, and you can see that it's, you know, whatever's made of. Well, you can't step in it. You got, hey, it's not. Hold on, guys. Basically, it's, you know, something you get in. And but you, from the outside of it, you can tell that it looks like it's falling apart. You know, the wood and the fabric of it, you know, you basically sneeze on it and it would begin to crumble. But it looks like there's stuff inside too.
Can I assume they're curtains that are...
You touch them and they basically, you kind of pull it aside and they basically kind of crumble and fall away in your hand. And
I want to see if I can find anything in there that we would want.
You can basically kind of see inside there. There look to be some bones laying on the ground. There may be some gems in there, something green looking. There seems to be in the corner, it looks like another necklace is laying down on the ground. And in the center of the floor of it is a bronze and chrysoprase I don't know. Wow, I don't know that word. A lamp. There's some type of lamp that's kind of sitting in the floor.
I'm gonna grab the gems and the necklace.
Well, you have to go inside.
Oh, all right. I'll go inside. Okay. And I'm gonna ask Hondo if hey, do you need a lamp, or are we good on lamps?
Looks pretty it looks a value. So
hey, we need this lamp.
I can see in the dark, so if one of these other guys needs it,
rub it.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab the necklace and the gems, and then I guess I'll grab the lamp on my way out.
Everybody, give me initiatives, please.
God damn it!
When you grab the lamp, as you pull up on it, you basically see a door kind of pulls up with it, as it was kind of attached to the floor. It, you know, quickly it just kind of pops open as you're inside here. So put your butt inside there. And this creature, there is a creature that pops out from underneath there. And let me roll his initiative, and it looks very dead and very angry. Your dire wolves will be gone now with the travel time and all that, Vars, in the temple.
They last for an hour. Has it been an hour already?
Your track through all this to get back up here and all that. Yes, then get all what was going on. You're not just jumping from one map to the other, so you're good. Trust me. All right.
Yep, they're gone.
Wait.
Hondo.
That short distance took an hour. How unlike us.
Yeah, yeah. The drag over from one map to the other.
All right, so let's see what we got here.
You basically hear something scream, a guttural death. You know, I don't know how to. Yeah, it wasn't pretty.
Okay, I will try for the guiding bolt. And there's that.
Hondo.
Yeah.
How you seeing this creature? It's inside a container.
Hey, didn't you say the curtains were really thin, like so?
From
thin
one
when you
little
touched them, they
section of
died?
it. Yeah, one little section of it. But he's standing over there. He's got to run inside. Yeah.
All right, will that do better?
There you go. Now you're good.
Okay. And then I will apply the effect. And then I will also go for the spiritual weapon again. Because we're tired of this effing place.
Come on. Between you and Ruckus, y'all, man, I don't like my stuff.
And if you will please give me my icon.
I did.
Awesome.
Dude, back the hell up.
And then I'll say something about, blasphemy and Doomthoin, and then I'll pass my turn.
Rasp out. I got your Doomthoin here. All right. Rain can't see inside there. Varus, you hear commotion and you can try to get through inside the cairn.
I cannot see it, right?
No, you can hear it's inside, but you, from where you're at, you're on the outside of this contraption. You can bust right through it.
I want to try to get in. Yeah.
Yeah, you just basically it doesn't take much to kick in and remove a piece of it, and you jump in to see.
What do I see?
A undead creature or some sort staying there.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Moonbeam on him.
Okay. Well, guys, hold your money because we're almost done. We're gonna we have to end at 11:30. You hold it till next time. Well, I mean, if you want to do that, sure. Just don't buy a monster. That's all. You can buy the other stuff. That's fine. It'll make it go too long. But I'm trying. Where this is the last of the module, and then they're gonna go home to a new setup.
I think that's accurate, right?
That's funny. That's right. That's right. You got Amazon Prime it. Yeah. All right, Vars. So what? Oh, you did your moon. Oh, you need your moon. Just drop it on him. I've got that. You've put it on him right now. Correct.
Yep, it's on him.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, Pat. Anything else, or pass your turn?
I'm just gonna move outside for a little bit.
Okay. Ruckus.
Alright, I am going to Rage and Reckless.
There we go. Getting it over with.
Try to get this done quickly.
Yeah, exactly. The dwarves have had enough our underground complex. Go figure.
Yeah, it's full of puzzles. Nobody likes puzzles.
At least dwarves don't.
Yeah, this particular dwarf, I know what to get him to rage on. Throw a puzzle at him from now on. Yes, he weathered the blows, but it's still standing there.
It hasn't faced the weasel yet.
Oh, hell. Shit.
And that weasel took out a spider.
Yeah, it did. There's your weasel. You gonna do anything with it?
No.
No, god damn it.
You have to be able to
move and I'll be able to get there.
Yeah, you can see inside then.
I can see inside?
Yeah, well, Hondo's bashed through there, so you've got a view to him. Yeah.
I'm just gonna firebolt.
Welcome to Schmoes, viewers. Hit. And they should die. Boom,
Yes.
he died.
Hey!
All right, well, let's loot everything. And
Yeah,
get
let's
outta here.
loot.
Let's loot and scoop.
There's still a door missing.
Where's this domed, thing we can't get into? Where's that at?
No, you're in it. You're in the
Okay,
the
so
Karn's
that
the dome.
is-
Yeah, so the stucco dome is a Karn. It's basically
Okay.
it's a carrying device, the old Egyptian type, where you just laid in and they had poles underneath it and you carry yourself around. So you got a lamp and you got the contents of the dome and there is an amulet on the creature you just killed. And inside the curtain porch of the litter, there's there's the remains of a human. Looks like this human. Dirty. Give me a second. I will. Be more than glad to. It looks like he was shackled to the inside this thing and died in there. And when you look around at him, you look a little bit more deeper in his rib cage. There are 3 arrowheads that are kind of stuck in there. And then as you kind of riffle around through that more, you find a bunch of beads of coral that if you want them in shell, they're worth a lot. Well, there's so many of them they're worth. There's close to 5,000 of them laying on the ground.
The obsidian?
They're coral and shells, and they're worth about 1 copper piece of. You think they're worth about a copper piece each, and there's a bunch of them just laying all around, just kind of scattered underneath it all.
Being the, well-trained dwarf that I am, I see in your description it says obsidian spearheads are.
Those are the 3 arrowheads that you. I'm sorry, you pulled those out of the rib cage. Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was referring to
when we walked into the room, they were all.
Yeah, there's
all
like
had
the clay
spearhead.
army or whatever. Apparently they have.
Yeah.
It says that there are a bunch of obsidian spearheads and bits of
rock. Yeah, their
wood
feet.
shells.
There are 20 of them outfitted in leather now. At their feet lay obsidian spearheads. Yes. Okay. Do you want? Oh, okay.
I want to grab those because I know obsidian is kind of valuable.
I will have to add that in. It's not for some reason it's not a parcel item. So we've got 20 obsidian spearheads. I will
Gotta find some dragon glass.
Yeah, I'll find something. Yeah, exactly. I will put that together. And dirty, that was 1,000. Mm-hmm.
So, have you had a chance to think about maybe having like a pirating adventure on the way back, or like a high seas adventure on the way back? Since we had to sail out here.
Are you wanting a pirating adventure?
I'm totally down for that. I love those kind of things.
Well,
especially now that I don't have the fear of drowning because I have this whistle.
But it'll be puzzle oriented.
I'll still take it.
That's
Puzzle on the high seas.
Let me see if I can find something quickly before, because you're gonna get out of this and you're gonna head back to the town. I'll bring it back up because you got some companions that you didn't know were going to be joining you. Because
I will shackle myself to Ruckus for the
There's
duration.
still on an open door, guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out the way we know is an exit.
Yeah, you find that door is it's barred shut with a copper bar, so that it was on this side, so it was basically keeping anything from coming through the door into this room.
Is it a solid copper bar?
Yeah, you just lift it out. It's just
I open it.
Yeah,
Can I open it?
Yeah.
How many pieces of copper would you say this bar is worth?
None. He lifts
It's
it
only
up.
made out of copper.
Yeah. You basically look into the hallway and you see a big stone block down at the end. It's kind of like it's barring the way through the hallway. and that's it.
Oh, for God's sakes. See ya.
It just sounds like a trap bar.
See ya, Varus.
It doesn't.
Yeah,
it doesn't
I'm
move,
gonna
Varus.
caw my way out of here.
Yeah.
Can I move the stone?
No. You don't know why, but you can't.
I think we're done.
Common sense prevents you.
It's all it is. No, Rain found it on the other end. There is a, just like the trap room that y'all had, that the big stone slab came down and y'all had to jump over it. There's another one of these on this hallway to another part of the chamber, and this block has come all the way down and has sealed this room off here. That's all it is. So it leads back to the room where the werewolf with the were-jaguar's at. This hallway. So.
Okay, let's go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So they flee the temple. You can come running out.
No.
We exit the temple in champion status.
Yeah, as conquering heroes.
Actually, so we're gonna have to. How do I get you guys out? Because you have to go all the way back up to the floor that has the broken lock on it, thanks to Hondo. And
God
wow.
Damn it.
Yeah, but there's the hole that
one
Mondo
person
got pulled out of.
I did not break that goddamn
Then we can
lock.
use a rope after where the
Yeah.
bamboons were. Yeah, we'll go there.
Listen to him.
And I can just fly out of the hole. I can fly out of the hole and tie off a rope. And pull us
Hondo
up.
really wanted to go back to that room, I think.
Bullshit.
All right, we're at 11:30. We got through it, even with a few extra add-ons from the viewers. You guys have finished this out. You believe you have got enough information and damn well enough loot to proceed on. Hell, you can own freaking half continent right now with the amount of crap you're carrying around.
We wake up in Waterdeep, rich warlords.
It was all a dream.
We didn't. We didn't store any of our loot up there on the surface, did we? Like we took it all with us.
Yeah, you guys. Yeah. So that the question is how you're really carrying all this stuff, because it would all have weight, and there's no way. But I'm not worried right now. You guys hated this thing, and I kind of enjoyed it. And it might rear its head again. You never know. Anyway, to our viewers, thanks for watching. Be on the lookout. We've got tomorrow night is second part of Chapel on the Cliffs, and then Saturday night's Force Majeure with the ladies, and then there will be a contest announcement in Discord August the 1st. I'm not going to say what, so everybody has to pay attention. If you're not part of Discord, join it up. Come look. We're going to have a special contest for the month of August. And I'll announce all of that in the channel. Until then, hey, come back tomorrow night and watch the special sub-only party, Chapel on the Cliffs, and we'll go from there. Anyway, guys, you did good. Let me hold on for a second. No Varus needs to go, possibly, but we'll dole out XP after the games, after I've cut here. Anyway, enough talking. Y'all be good. We'll see you tomorrow night.